Good evening. We begin tonight here with the breaking news and what has been a dramatic 24 hours in the desperate search for Nancy Guthrie, the mother of Today Show host Savannah Guthrie. Tonight, the FBI launching a new extensive search in the area surrounding Nancy Guthrie's home and neighborhood, combing the Catalina foothills area north of Tucson. The new search coming just 24 hours after the release of that chilling video showing a masked man armed with a gun outside Nancy Guthrie's front door. Tonight, in this new search, authorities are looking for anything the abductor might have tossed aside. Tonight, the Pima County Sheriff's Office receiving at least 4,000 tips already and counting since the release of this video. And just hours after the video was released, word came in last night here that the FBI and authorities were racing to the scene 50 miles south of Tucson, where they detained a man for hours, questioning him, then releasing him. Tonight, that delivery man is asked if he ever delivered anything to Nancy Guthrie. In fact, he answered a series of questions from reporters. And tonight, 11 days after Nancy Guthrie was taken from her home, authorities with no official suspects or persons of interest publicly named. ABC's chief investigative correspondent Aaron.katersky leading us off now from Tucson.
11 days since Nancy Guthrie's abduction, taken from her home in the middle of the night, FBI agents tonight are fanned out across her neighborhood in the foothills of the Catalina Mountains, searching through the brush, along roads, looking for anything the man at her front door might have discarded along the way. It comes after a frantic 24 hours and what appeared to be the first major break in the case. The FBI recovered these images from her front door Nest camera. Google said it assisted the investigation. They show a masked man with what appears to be a gun on her doorstep. Just hours after that video was made public, authorities raced to Rio Rico, 50 miles south of Tucson near the Mexican border, where they questioned this delivery man for hours, then released him.
They told me I was being detained for kidnapping. And I asked him, like, well, kidnapping of who? And they told me this lady, I don't know her name. And,
Nancy Guthrie?
Yeah, that's her.
Tonight, law enforcement sources tell ABC News the man who identified himself to reporters as Carlos had been on investigators' radar in connection with this case even before the public release of that video of a figure in a mask at Nancy Guthrie's front door. The sources tell ABC News the FBI wanted to speak with the man after using digital techniques, including cell phone usage information and traffic data. They obtained a warrant to search his car and his home before releasing him hours later without charge.
I work in Tucson.
Do you think you might have delivered a package to Nancy Guthrie's house?
I don't know. Might have been a possibility. I don't know.
Carlos, who did not reveal his last name, says he had nothing to do with the kidnapping of Nancy Guthrie.
I hope they get the suspect, because I'm not it. They better do their job and find the suspect that did it so they can clear my name. I'm done. Just look at what I'm putting my family through.
Tonight, investigators are studying every frame of that doorbell video for any identifying detail, the potential weapon, the clothing, the backpack, his mannerisms, and what appears to be a flashlight in his mouth. And tonight, a closer look at this image that shows the man at one point did not have the backpack on. So authorities want to know, where was it?
We don't know if these were taken after the backpack was handed off to somebody else or dumped or put into a car. Or maybe just the light is so bad until he gets onto the porch that we can't see where the backpack is.
In the 24 hours since those images were released, investigators say they've received more than 4,000 tips.
When you throw up a picture out to the public, you're going to get literally hundreds, if not thousands, of leads, of which most of them won't amount to anything. But there'll be a nugget here and there that might well catch this guy.
Nancy Guthrie's daughter, Today host Savannah Guthrie, immediately shared those images put out by the FBI on Instagram, posting, "Someone out there recognizes this person," and saying of her mother, "We believe she is still alive." The FBI showed those images to the Guthrie family before they were released, and the Guthries did not recognize the man in the video. And tonight, the FBI is still trying to trace the sender of those 2 unverified ransom messages to local television stations that demanded millions in Bitcoin and set deadlines that have come and gone. The Guthrie family at one point promising to pay, but there was never any proof of life.
This is very valuable to us, and we will pay.
For 11 days now, investigators have been combing every inch of this quiet desert community. But tonight, still no one in custody, no suspect named, just a chilling image of someone at the door. And neighbors are praying and hoping Nancy Guthrie comes home. This woman's mother used to play tennis with Nancy.
Scary. I mean, backpack and just scary. I can't imagine anybody going in there and taking an 84-year-old woman.
Unnerving times around here, David. That man who was detained for questioning released without charge. He's under no law enforcement restrictions tonight. But, David, remember what the sheriff told us. He said there are no suspects, but until someone is in custody, they're ruling out no one. David?
Aaron.Katersky leading us off here again tonight. Aaron, thank you.